So notice now this question is asking use the first derivative test to find local extreme values given a function. Notice we don't have any given interval. So we're going to do almost the same thing, it's just how we evaluate the critical points. So first step is to take the derivative. So the derivative of this is just 3x squared minus 12. Just like before, we're going to set the derivative equal to 0. Okay, add 12 to both sides, and we get 3x squared equals 12. Divide each side by 3, so x squared equals 4. Please be careful on this next step. You're going to take the square root of both sides, but please remember that exponent does say we have two different answers. So it is plus or minus 2. So what we're going to do is make a number line. Please put the numbers in order, because if you do not, you will not get your correct answer. So now what we're going to do is go test around each of these values. So you need to pick a value to the left of -2, and it can be any number. But remember, a lot of times you will not have a calculator. So pick numbers that are easy to deal with. I like -10. Okay, it's a easy number to square. Any value between -2 and 2, you can choose 1, -1. I personally like 0. Okay, and then a value greater than 2, and I'm going to go with +10. I circle the numbers I'm testing because they're not going to be part of my final answer. They're just tools for me to get to that answer. Now, what I'm going to do is plug all three of these values into the derivative. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so now, I don't care about the numerical values, I just care about the signs. So here's my derivative. So -10 squared is +100, times 3 is 300. Well, 300 minus 12 is some large number, but I know it's going to be a positive number. Okay, plug 0 into here, all this goes away, so my final answer is negative. And then plug 10 in. So when you square 10, you get 100, times 3 is 300, minus 12 is some positive value. Now we need to draw lines. Remember, derivative means slope. So a positive slope means my graph is going up here. And then to the right of -2, I got a negative, so that means I'm coming down. This looks like a little mountain range, so we have a maximum here. We're going to redo this over here at 2. So it's negative, so that means I have a negative slope, so we're coming down. And then to the right of 2, we have a +10, so we're going up. So here we go. Let's write our final answer. We're going to have a relative or local max at x equals, and notice here looks like a mountain, so we're going to have it at -2. And then we're going to have a relative minimum at x equals, and notice how this looks like a little valley, it's a low point, so at x equals 2. This is how you find relative max and min when we don't have an interval.